Lord is thy shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh I lie down in a green pasture. Him leadeth I beside still water. Them in restorate I soul. Him leadeth I in the path of righteousness for him name's sake. Yea! Though I rasta go through the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Want to prepare a table before I in the presence of our enemy, them who anointed I head with no idol. Me cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I been. Now go dwell in the house of the Lord God Jah. Yes, where twos or threes meet in the name of the Most High Jah. At this so Jah there. If Jah never watch upon your house, the watchman I go watch it in vain. Same way, if Jah never build up your house, the builder I go build it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and they may save. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah, the Almighty Father, shall restore I and I body, mind and soul, as long as I and I come together and give thanks. We give thanks and assist unto the name King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, Amasa Yahuda, Amasa Negusto, Daniel Komaya Sataya, Aimana Pio Aya. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a black pot, and each time this black pot rests on the fire, there is something Sam Shaw's cooking. And I am serving you with some of your wildest delicacies today. My name, Black Rasta. Remember, in the black pot, we normally do not criticize. But if we must criticize, we only will criticize to build and not to destroy. This is in the service of God and country, and we are the #1 Pan-African show in the whole continent of Africa, left, right, and center. My brother, my sister, this is the Black Pot. We are live on Pan-African TV via satellite. We are watched across the world. Yes, the power of TV. We are also on YouTube, streaming live on our YouTube channel, Black Empire Media. And our Black is spelled B-L-A-K-K. We are also live on Loud Silence TV and Ghana Web TV. And also on our own TV, the Black Empire TV. Well, my name is Black Rasta, and this is the Black Pot. And in solidarity with the wonderful people of Bahamas, we want to say good morning to you, yeah, and all the wonderful islands around. We want to say, yeah, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you, depending on what time it is in St. Lucia, what time it is in Jamaica, what time it is even in Guyana, and all the wonderful places where we have our black people trying to make a living out of, you know, something. The name, again, is Black Rasta. Now, the very first thing I would like us to look at today is entitled, McDAN Strikes Again in SONGHOR Retribution. Who is McDAN? This is McDAN. Yes, maybe you didn't see him well. There's another photo. Oh, yes, that's McDAN. Hey. McDAN is called Dr. Macaulay. Something. We've talked about him, so let's not go too much into it. Then to remind you about, you know, McDAN, you remember the demolition that happened at the trade fair. He was fingered in it. I don't know which of the fingers, maybe this, maybe that, or maybe this one. Well, I don't know. But he was fingered in that. We all remember that he was also around the airport saga. You remember? He brought in some airport, some freight kind of thing at the airport, and we've already talked about those things. I'm just reminding you and refreshing your memories, right? Now, all of a sudden, SONGHOR Lagoon, the salt issue there, McDAN is the kingpin in the center of all the controversies. While the chiefs of the place have given him the go-ahead to come and mine the salt there and take control of the place, The family that is supposed to also be in charge authoritatively of the lagoon, he said no. And even the chief priest said no. This salt business cannot be controlled by one man. Now, according to their history, one Kole, Nene Kole, was the one who discovered this lagoon. He was directed to the lagoon by a certain genie, or was it an ancestor, whatever it was, some spirit. That was the spirit of a woman. Directed him to the lagoon and said, I'm going to give you a gift. And it came like salt, white and nice. It's the best salt in the whole world. Everybody knows that. Very nutritious salt. Yes, the Adan salt. And it's so spiritual. People come from all over the world to buy it and to experience the power in that salt. So McDAN all of a sudden got the license from the government to go there and take over it. But the warning that was given by the ancestor Nene Kole was that no one person should monopolize the salt business. Everybody should be allowed to take a piece of it. So you go there, people from Togo, Benin, the northern part of Ghana are all there. And they are not sent away because of that directive by the great ancestor Nene Kole. But McDAN has been given the whole lagoon. And he has cut 1 or 2 portions for the natives of the area to go and do their thing. But they should never come to the big chunk of the lagoon where the real salt is. Because he has the government's power, the government's endorsement, and the endorsement of some chiefs in the area. Now, I've been able to go into the area to research deeply into this. And it is a big, ridiculous something. Now, this salt business is not going to work. You know why it's not going to work? Because majority of the people in Adan are not ready to allow McDAN to do this. They feel like their birthright is being taken away from them. There's even a special document there that was instituted by the Rawlings administration. And they call it the master plan. Now, the master plan says no one person should be allowed to monopolize the business. They should have different entities doing this. But McDAN is the one who is handling this whole salt thing. And police people have gone there. They have shot people there because there was a riot, another riot, another riot. Now that is the background of the whole thing. At a point, there was a radio station called Radio Adan. It's still on. Some people have to go in there and beat up radio presenters and journalists for talking about the SONGHOR Lagoon issue against McDAN. They were not happy that McDAN was coming there to take over the whole thing. So they talked about it on radio, and then they tried to say that they were not in agreement with that. Some thugs went to the radio station, beat up some radio presenters and journalists. As if that was not enough, now their biggest festival is called the Asafotufiam. Asafotufiam. The fiam comes like a Chinese sword. Fiam. Hey, serious sword. Asafotufiam. Powerful festival. And why did I say sword? It is a festival that is celebrating wars of the other people. Asafotufiam. Jesus. Watch it. And what are they saying? They have banned Radio Adan from attending. Can you connect the jigsaw pieces? Radio Adan was beaten up. Journalists were beaten up because they talked about McDAN's salt invasion. And now McDAN is the chief sponsor of Asafotufiam. He's the chief sponsor. And you want to come and report what? You still want to come and talk about the salt thing there? No, don't come. But watch it. This is from the 4th estate. Come on. Hey, come. Hey. Listen, it says Adan Traditional Council bans Radio Adan from covering 2022 Asafotufiam Festival. Watch it. And what is it saying? It says the management of the station on July 14, 2022 thus wrote to the Adan Asafotufiam Festival Planning Committee to draw attention to the fact that the letter inviting media houses to the launch of the festival on July 30, 2022 did not mention Radio Adan. When you read further, it says a lot, you know. And what did the people say? What did the planning committee say? They say, hey, we have not forgotten you, neither have we omitted you like that. We have omitted you intentionally. We do not want you to be there. We don't want you to be there. But if you want to come there, then you have to abide by these 4 things. Number 1, don't bring your stand there. Just come and walk about. Don't even come close to where the chiefs are sitting and where the main action is taken. That's number 2. Where the main action is taking place, don't be there. Stay in the periphery. Other radio stations and TV stations can come. Be with the chiefs, interview the chiefs and talk to the chiefs. But you, stay behind. Say, hey. Thirdly, don't try to interview any chief. They call them neneme. Neneme means chiefs. Don't interview any of them. And if you do that, it's going to be at our own peril. It's all stated in there. Hey, I have never seen such an official letter that is so threatening. It would only come from Al-Qaeda or come from... Is it because it's fiam? So everything is violent. Is that it? Hey, come. Hear me. So because of that, Radio Adan has been banned. And they mentioned some 3 names. One of them is my very good friend, Noah Dame. Noah Dame was one of the guys that got threatened so much when he was talking about this salt issue and did not want McDAN to be in it. Now we've taken time to talk about why McDAN should not monopolize the salt business. It's only greed that will lead a man like that to the area. But the chiefs, some of them have been bribed, according to the natives. In fact, I spoke to a certain chief who has even lost his faculties. Right now, people have to touch him left, right, and center and tell him what to do. But he's still a chief and he's taking decisions. He claims the lagoon is for him. Nobody can distool him. He is there, Rock of Ages, and he's lost, he's old. That man should be about 80 years. I've forgotten his name. But let truth be told, he's no more in control of his faculties. We all will reach that level. So when we reach that level, what happens? Do we still have that authority to take decisions, even though we have lost it? So McDAN is there. Greedy McDAN is still there, trying to force it against the will of the people. And when you talk about it, hey, go to the area, police and soldiers parade like a war zone because of the salt. So McDAN strikes again in SONGHOR retribution. So you see why we say retribution? It's a retaliation. Hey, dash it away, make we deal with the next thing. Come along. Hey, next I want to look at is quite interesting. And it's all about our country, Ghana. The first country south of the Sahara to be independent. Yet it has the worst performing currency in the whole sub-region. What a joke. Ghana asks for more money from IMF. They said they were not going to the IMF. Oh. They said they had everything it took to be able to deal with the country. The finance minister was speaking like a parrot. The economic, macroeconomics of the stipends that came in and promulgated into the demand and supply axis that came into a certain exuberant conundrum. We don't understand. Even he himself doesn't understand. When he finishes, he goes home to say, what did I just say? Hallelujah. Recently, he said Jesus is happy with what he's doing. After all, they are building a cathedral. Hallelujah. Hear me now. Watch it from Ghana Web. And what is it saying? It says, Ghana, what? Revises IMF funding target. Asks for 3 billion. Over 3 years. And this is Bloomberg. Now, Bloomberg is exposing this government like hell. And when you read it, it brings goose pimples around your body. Watch it. They first demanded 1.5 billion from the IMF. All of a sudden, they want twice that. People who said they will not go to the IMF. Now they have not only gone to the IMF with a target, they have doubled the target. What a useless people, dirty people in government. Fly happy, dwarfish, chameleonic people. What a thing. God is judging them one after the other. Hear me now. When they were flying around, have you realized that the president, the arrogant, pot-bellied president, has decided to slow down on his flying? This was a man who was flying all over the place. We were begging him to stop flying. He would not listen to us. Look at his face like that. My God. This is the man, my brother, my sister, flying around. This is the chameleon president we have in this country, blowing the money away. At a point, in fact, he decided to build a cathedral at a time that we had no money, at a time that virus was killing us, at a time that people were dying in hospitals left, right, and center. And hypocritical Bloomberg told us that we're going to have a bumper cocoa harvest, unprecedented in at least 15 years. A year later, they published that we're going to have the worst cocoa harvest. Chameleon Bloomberg. Chameleons like to live together. So Bloomberg and the president live together. They are going to the IMF for 2 times that. Would Nana Addo live long enough to pay this money? Those who are leading us to borrow and borrow and borrow. Where is Baumia? Another such terrible joker. Joker is not even a comedian, it's a joker. You know the difference between a comedian and a joker? A comedian is a professional hilarist. Jesus have mercy, brofo. Come here, come. Hear me. Hey. Hilarist. Somebody who makes you laugh. Don't think about Hillary Clinton. No. There are 2 different things. Hilarist, he makes you laugh. You understand? That's a professional entertainer whose duty is to make you laugh. That's a comedian. A joker is a worthless, useless person who goes around making jokes that are only funny to him. Hallelujah. Are we making sense? Hear me now. Hey, Baumia has vanished. He was the one who says when a country continues to borrow and continues to do propaganda. Hey, when the foundations, the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate would expose you. Hallelujah. Yes. So you have been exposed. Such a worthless, dirty, chameleonic, dwarfish, dromomaniac government. Should I say it again? Dwarfish, chameleonic, dromomaniac, pot-bellied government. Arrogant. See where you are driving the country to. Fly happy. A soldier who likes to fire without sense is a what? A trigger-happy soldier, right? A president who is flying around with no sense is a dromomaniac. You know that word, right? I gave it to you on a silver platter. My brother, my sister, this is where we have reached. But who is a leader? Does the president understand who a leader is? There's an African proverb that says, listen, that if you claim you are a leader and you are walking alone, walking alone, then you are only taking a walk without the people following you. Think. The people have advised you. You have refused to listen. You are on your own. The Nigerian will say, hey, you are on your own. Oh. You are on your own. You are no more a leader. You are taking a walk. But what does another person think about leadership? When we return, I will tell you more. In the interim, I have a quote about leadership.
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, I want Doc. I want to know why you did. We must why she. I've said to Antonia, no, say the young kukru. So your stomach was up. Said the young. Had been so as I become. I don't cry. Meaning said if you be forcing I don't know.
Test results natural say when you malaria when the moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac. Ena tinatet malake. Famano nano ho betono.
Malake. anything at stomach. I'm on my free.
Tinatet malake eyama obi a wanya malaria fever ena tinatet stomach mixture eyama obi a wanya indigestion yenhwehwemu hu so wanya malaria and sign na wafa edroi. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
This is the BLACKPOT, aka Kuku Shunum, and thanks so much to all our wonderful sponsors. We thank you so much, PJ's Acid Cleaner, #1 across the continent of Africa and beyond. It is, yes, what it is. Locally produced yet internationally recognized. We want to also thank Chick Luxury Beauty Home. Oh my God, all the beautiful ladies come from, yes, Chick Luxury Beauty Home. Massage, waxing, and so on and so forth. They also train you and even employ you. Hey, we want to also thank the wonderful sponsors that we have around us and say thank you so much, and we need you to also come. Our numbers are rolling on the screen. Just take it, yeah man, and send us a WhatsApp message, yes, or just call us. WhatsApp is free, yeah. We talk and we will hecken up to your business. We will make sure that your business is our business. When your business flourishes, we also flourish. No two ways about that. This is the BLACKPOT, aka Kuku Shunum, where we speak truth to power. Let's look at the next. Yeah, come here, come here, come here. Pan-Africanism Cathedral in Ghana built. Watch it. And this is from the East African. Pan-African Museum takes shape in Accra. And according to them, it's being built. Look at it. And they built it in the form of a horn. The horn is supposed to spread information, right? Spread love. That's it. It's been built. But what is the story saying? It is interesting. Come along, let us read it together. Come. Follow me. The Pan-African Heritage Museum, currently under construction in Accra, Ghana, will be officially opened in December 2024, next year. Yes, that's next year. But the public can have a taste of what to expect by visiting the virtual version, which was launched on the African World Heritage Day. That's on May 5, 2022. It cost an equivalent of how much is it? $10, right? You just pay and then you'll be able to watch it. Now, when you read further, it says that this one cost us $50 million American dollars to build. Look at it. $50 million American dollars. $50 million American dollars. My brother, my sister, 50 million complex designed by Nigerian architect James Enedu George. This time around, it's a Nigerian who has designed it. And it's on a 10-acre plot at where? Pomazi Hills, near the Winneba Junction on the Accra Cape Coast Road. Now, where are those fighting the cathedral? Are they going to fight this one too? Is this the right time to build it? This is better than the cathedral. You know why? When you read it further, it says that they want to make Ghana the Mecca of Pan-Africanism. Ghana, the Mecca of Pan-African. Remember, we've been talking about this. I told you that if I was given the chance, I would drive the whole world to Ghana using Kwame Nkrumah. They have been listening. They have been listening. So they want to trick me. They are tricking me with this one so that they will find out if I will criticize this. Having criticized the cathedral, Black Rasta, would you criticize this? Yes, I will criticize. But this is 1,000,000 times better than that cathedral. You know why? This is something that is going to make Ghana an icon. This is a money-making venture. It's better than your so-called one district, one factory. All of them combined 10 million fold. Kennedy Japan is an MP. He's a financier of the NPP. He says when he's voted as president of this country, he will concentrate on tourism to drive money to this country. My brother, my sister, this thing that is called the Pan-African Museum, which I call Pan-Africanism Cathedral, my brother, my sister, and cost $50 million American dollars. is better than all the 1D, 1F, that's one district, one factory projects. You know why? Millions of people are going to start trooping into this country, depending on the vision of this visionless government. If I had been put in charge, you know what I will do? I will surround it with a huge statue of Kwame Nkrumah, larger than life size, big one. I will have a park in front of it with at least 50 great icons of Africa. Mandela. We shall also have Nkrumah standing there. We would have Mugabe. We would also have Burkina Faso in there. Who from Burkina Faso? Sankara. 50 of them standing in the park. Their statues. Jesus have mercy. I'll give you 3 years. Ghana will be economically liberated for good. Do you think I'm joking? What Koko couldn't do, this thing can do. But the question again is this the right time? I'm asking you, is this the right time? This thing should have been done years back. But this dirty government is going to make sure Nkrumah's name is taken out of it. The president will bring his father in there. Edward Akufo-Addo, his statue will be there. Such useless people who pull down Ghana. They are JB Dankwa and all those other people will be there. They are forcing JB Dankwa on us to tell us he was a hero. Hero to who? A person who was defending murderers and all that. Buzia and the rest who collapsed at seeing Nkrumah in Liberia. They are not worthy people to talk about in this country. You understand? And you say Founders Day. Then you bring all these urchins there and say they were part of. They founded what? Terrorism. They were bomb makers who were busily bombing well-meaning people. True? Why should we celebrate them? There was only one founder, and that founder was Nkrumah. He had his own faults. Yes, he was not an angel. But his faults were better than some people's best. You understand? Pan-Africanism Cathedral in Ghana built at Pomazi Hills, Winneba. Long overdue. Long overdue. It should have been done years back. I'm not too sure this is the best time. Coronavirus is killing us. All these things are killing us. Before you did Year of Return, they should have been that cathedral, Pan-Africanism Cathedral, not that useless cathedral that is embedded in so much controversy and foolishness. This should have been done. Fela and the rest described Ghana as the Pan-Africanism Mecca. The land of Pan-Africanism, the land of Kwame Nkrumah. Nkrumah alone is enough. The name Nkrumah is enough to take us out of our economic doldrums. True? It's long overdue. If they had started building this, do you think people would have made noise? Ghanaians would have willingly contributed. I would sell my whole family and my whole house, including my unborn children, to build this Pan-Africanism Cathedral. I would sell everybody around me to build and sell myself. I will sell myself into slavery to build this, because I know what it will do for the generations to come. When you recite the national anthem and the pledge and all those things, God bless our homeland Ghana, through toil and blood and blah blah. It is what we're talking about. When we return, my brother, my sister, we have more. In the interim, I want to thank those who are building this thing. If it is the president, congratulations, you are now coming to your senses. You had gone astray. In fact, you were still in the sky there drinking Hennessy and smoking something we cannot say on TV. Now you are home. Now your faculties are beginning to work. To God be the glory. Let us see what will happen with this Pan-Africanism Mecca. I am ready to also support. Wait!
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
Am I a sumo?
Yes, Mama Radi.
And you may a king cancer, no. You have my sister Paulina and a day after.
You may a king cancer, no. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, we're reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey, madam!
Tina tet Hayan Heba capsule. A drawing Tina, but what to send me? Me ready, I mention glasses. Obroni Bessie, see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tina tet Hayan Herbal capsules. A full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa. Got Tina tet Heba shop. Hey, now wait. Tina tet Hayan.
See clear.
Luxury home. It's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wig caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. We do nail training here. We do braids training. We do wig caps installation. We do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer, I am an author, I am a songwriter, I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole, I've been doing it for many, many years. And so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art. That's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on, that you know, most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so you're crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor, he can't take care and that is not good. It's not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. You know, they just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, you know, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, don't you move in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M as in Mary, M as in Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me on, first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's. So that's Empress, which is DIANNA. So that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can also, you know, send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time is the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. Alright, so that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this you will have a number somewhere to contact us. Alright, so that's it. That's what I do. And you know, keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, don't you move in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Go on, Skipper George. BLACKPOT, Kuku Show.
This is the BLACKPOT, aka Kuku Show, where we speak truth to power. Now let's tackle the next thing quickly. This is saying, it is terrible. Watch it. Ghana loses head over credit rating. And this is all we are told. What exactly is it when we say credit rating? Now the S&P global ratings are here. And Ghana has been lowered from B and B plus to CCC. Bringing it down. and finance minister is angry. Watch this, Ghana Web. We are disappointed in S&P's downgrade of Ghana's credit rating. And this is the finance minister. You are doing nothing. It's like somebody who doesn't study and goes to write the examination and he fails and says, I'm disappointed in those who mark the paper. Be disappointed in yourself. You are not putting in the work. It's crazy. And read it. Read it, man. It's funny. The International Rating Agency. Oh my God. It's terrible. It's sad. The International Rating Agency, in a statement issued on August 5, pushed Ghana's debt situation further into speculative territory, lowering its foreign and local currency sovereign ratings to CCC plus over C, from B minus over B, with a negative outlook. Reacting to the development, the Ministry of Finance, in a statement, argued that despite implementing pragmatic policies, revisions, and other measures in the 2022 budget, ongoing global external developments have significantly impacted Ghana's economy. What a joker. Impacted what? The cedi is still falling. Now the cedi to the dollar is more than 9 Ghana cedis. Cedi to dollar. Our Ghana cedi used to be higher than even the American dollar. When I said this in Amsterdam, they almost maimed me. How could an African currency be higher than the dollar? Yes, it was higher than the dollar. In the days of Kufuor, forget about the redenomination. Some people can pronounce that word. You know? Redenomination. My brother, my sister, we were ahead of the dollar. Now, the dollar is 9 times plus more than the Ghana cedi. And you say you are putting in pragmatic revisions and what big words for nothing. Go and work. The Ministry of Finance is full of sick people who are only interested in using the taxpayers' money to go and treat their cancers and their kidney and liver diseases. Instead of looking at the economic situation and bringing in good ideas to solve this country's work, we are building a cathedral. And none of them is wise enough to say, hey, yes, I work here and I would lose my job if I say this. I'm saying it. That cathedral is useless. No, they are all playing along because they have to eat. None of them is patriotic. Now look at this. Set a currency board to save the cedi. And this is Professor Steve Hank again telling the government. You know this man. We've talked about him before. 72-year-old Steve Hank. He's the professor of applied economics of the Johns Hopkins University. We all know that, right? This is the man talking. He's so interested in the Ghanaian economy. He's so sad. From when Ghana was doing so well, to the point when urchins and non-patriots have ransacked and sodomized the economy. He's angry. And when you read it, you will puke. I don't want to puke, so I don't want to read it. Dash it away, make me deal with the next thing, man. Next thing I want to look at is yet another interesting thing. Jesus have mercy. Kai, what a country. A country that has gone into the hands of urchins and rapists. Ritual murder hits Wa Township. And this happens to be the last one, right? Ritual murder hits Wa Township. Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is the king of Wa. Now, every chief in Ghana is a king. When we are not running a kingship or a kingdom, all chiefs are now kings. We respect traditional authorities so much. But should you be called a king when there's no kingdom? I'm asking. Does the constitution support it? Rafiq Salam reports for Joy News, and he says, you will be dealt with if found culpable of ritual murder. And this is the Walla overlord to settler communities. Let's read it. It's interesting. Mark it. It says settler communities. I read. The overlord of the Walla traditional area has warned members of settler communities in the Wa municipality that should any of them be caught in the act of suspected ritual murders, they will be severely dealt with according to the law. According to Naf Hussein Isedu Pelpo the fourth, not only will the person be punished, but his or her community would also suffer for the action of the individual. Before I look at this, listen to what he's saying. That if settler communities, listen, settler communities, that means people who have come in to settle in Wa. How about those who are indigenous and they are not settlers? They can go ahead murdering people, right? I just want to understand. This is my chief. I love him. He's my chief. When I go to Wa, we sit down, we talk, and we have fun. But I want to understand. Is it only for settler communities, this directive, settler communities? Or in the other areas, there are no ritual murders? Now, for your information, Napelpo the Fourth is a very powerful man. He used to be a bus conductor and he became a teacher. In fact, he's knowledgeable. You remember recently they caught some people, pawned people and whipped them. They tied them to a stake like in the days of the Vatican. Tied them to the stake and whipped the hell out of them because of pornography. I hear the guy who was whipped, now he's lost his vision because of the whipping. In the north, they don't whip with sticks, so they whip with baranzoon, ponkokote. When you hear once, it's like they're cutting you with sham. Hey, my brother, he lost his sight. Come along. Let's look at this interesting thing. As a result, listen to this part too. As a result, he organized religious leaders to perform sacrifices and prayers to ward off the alleged rituals in the community. Hallelujah. 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 Listen up. Now Pelpo has brought religious leaders to slaughter camels and horses and sheep and fowls to ward off ritual murder. Hallelujah. Hey. So religious leaders are making sacrifices so that ritual murder will stop. But who are those who are encouraging the ritual murder? Who are those who are doing it? It's not the same religious people. Now you go and bring a wolf and put the wolf in charge of your fowls. You bring a wolf to come and perform rituals so that fowls will not be killed. My brother, my sister, listen, the only way forward is to be vigilant. What is the police doing about this? I appreciate Napelpo the Fourth talking about ritual murder in the area. I don't agree with settler communities. It should be the whole area. Number two, it should be in conjunction with the police. Thirdly, why should one ritual murderer suffer alongside the whole community? If you catch the murderer, it is the murderer. Why should the whole community suffer because of one murderer? It doesn't make sense. Deal with the murderer unless you find out that the whole community is part of the murder, right? But you cannot punish a whole community because of one murderer. My brother, my sister, bringing religious people to come and sacrifice so that ritual murder would stop. Then if you catch me as a murderer, you shouldn't do anything to me. Why? Because your ritualists who came to perform whatever could not stop me. Do you get it? Do you get it? Now, if these things can stop ritual murder, then why should you go ahead to warn people and tell them that they will blah, 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 or do they work hand in hand? I'm asking questions. My brother, my sister, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I think that we are a backward people. Why should we still be interested in ritual murder? Instead of going to dig the ground and plant some yam, plant some cocoyam, some corn, some maize, some sorghum. No, you are rather killing other human beings to make quick money in the 21st century. What has happened to our educational system? We still believe that by shedding blood we can make money. We still believe that the easiest way to make money is to kill other people. Look at the land all over war. Vast acreages, hectareages of land. Nobody is farming. Only a few old men. All the young men are interested in ritual murder so they can make money. And pornography. How many people agree with me? Should they have made the sacrifices to stop the ritual murder? Is it a spiritual problem? Is it the spirits that are coming there to kill people, or the spirits are entering the people to kill people for ritual murder? There's the need for stringent measures from the Nairi and the police. Work hand in hand. Community vigilante in every community. Find 1 or 2 people in every community and put them in charge. Let them know that if they arrest anybody, they are going to be given a certain reward. And let them understand that it is their duty to do that, rather than the sacrifices and all that. For me, it is the same religions and the same spiritualists who are encouraging the same ritual murder. Well, my name is Blakk RASTA. I want to say thank you so much. Come along, come along, come along. I want to thank you so much. I want to appreciate you. We've been live on Pan African TV, live on Ghana Web TV, live on Loud Silence TV, live on Black Empire TV. And we have been streaming live also on Black Empire Media, yes, on YouTube. My name is Blakk RASTA. Pick our numbers on the screen. Talk to us. Do business with us. We love to hear from you. Again, the people of Bahamas, we want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you, Bahamas. Yes, we love you. We love you. We'll be soon be coming to Bahamas. We've had a lot of people calling us from Bahamas, saying they love what we are doing. We love you, Bahamas. From Guyana as well. Next time I come, I'll be wearing a Guyanese one. And next one will be Jamaican. And next one would also be St. Lucian and all that. Just in solidarity. Africa, home and abroad. In the interim, my name, Blakk RASTA. Any other thing here or there doesn't, I think it's here, doesn't mean anything to me. You understand? It's not, we don't represent them things. No. What we represent is this. Yes. My name is Blakk RASTA, and it's been the BLACKPOT, aka Kukushodemo. Whoa!